low competition niche research ideas that you probably never even thought about unless you did research. So my goal here is to give you inspiration. I don't want you to come in here and look at these designs and copy them, because if that was the case and it was that simple, we'd all be making money online, right? But it's not. So the goal is to think about different ideas and get inspiration by these main niches and see how people are diving into the sub niches of these main niches to make a consistent selling design. You want an evergreen design that is going to be making you sales all year long. Even if it's making you $20 a month, $30 a month, $50 a month, because it all adds up at the end of the day when you have 20 shirts doing that, 30 shirts doing that, 50 shirts doing that, or 50 products with designs doing that. And that's the goal. And making sure that you're double checking for trademarks and copyrights. All right, so the first niche idea is I know my ABCs, ascendants, behaviors, and consequences. Now, as you're looking at the title, I know my ABCs, behavior, and behavior. It says still therapist, psychologist, t-shirt. I hope I said that right. But 4.3 out of 5, 12 ratings. Now, this is something that's interesting because anything related to, let's say, any type of therapist or any type of teaching or any person that just is like helping with something, most of the time, these niches are very, very passionate and they do really good. So basically like an occupation of some sort. Think about it that way. And if you can, there's literally thousands and thousands of different occupations. So they're just like different types of like jobs out there, basically. That's what it is. So, and you're thinking about this and you can just create a whole list of different ideas for yourself. And this is one way to create a evergreen t-shirt design in a niche, or just a evergreen design for a product in a niche to get consistent sales, online. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. You can be on Amazon.com. You can be merch, Amazon merch, Etsy, Redbubble, any of these. It doesn't matter. Just understanding who you're designing for and creating something really cool. Now this right here is just a text-based design. And then to make it look good, like on a white t-shirt, you just turn the font into all black. So this is all white text design, doing good. We look at the all-time sales, come down here. It's made its first sale in 2021, but look at, it's a consistent selling t-shirt over the years. Right now, right here, you're seeing that spike up a little bit, but look at this data. This over the years, it's been selling consistently. Now, maybe because a little bit of when they switch back to, they're switching stuff right here. You can see what this BSR, and if you're unaware of what this BSR is, so basically when it goes up and drops down, it's made a sell. Amazon gives us this it's called a BSR, bestseller rank. Amazon gives us this right here to help us understand, like just to give us some information on what's a consistent seller. So we leverage this. Your goal is to leverage this to see how good a design like this in a niche is doing. And obviously this is a consistent seller. That's what we want. We want this right here. Now, if you come over here, I know my ABCs behaviors t-shirt, we have a result of 355. Top research design vault 100 plus niches. Now let me give you a breakdown of everything that you get back here. You're getting a niche idea, related keywords, low competition, and then with all that right there, you're getting the copyright and the trademark checks, and then the links to show the inspiration for that niche to help you come up with something like a good design idea. This type of research has helped me generate over $350,000 all time with my Amazon Merch on Demand account. You can see I've sold over 100,000 products with my Amazon Merch on Demand account, which is really, really amazing. And not only that, too, along the whole way, the whole process, I've helped thousands and thousands of people too as well. So this is nothing new to me. One thing that I'm working on right now, instead of releasing niches every month, I'm in the process of trying to release new niches every single week, just trying to take it up to that next level so you have something new to work on. Pretty much with the research done for the week, you'll have something new to work on pretty much every day, right? And just sharing tips and tricks back here to help you grow your print-on-demand business. Now, keep in mind, this is research done with Amazon.com. As I'll start to go into other platforms too, like Etsy, Redbubble, TeePublic, and all these other platforms, to do a little bit more research and dive into like different analytics and stuff like that. But the number one platform for online shopping is Amazon.com. So that right there is my favorite website to do research. And I'm leveraging different tools too as well to help create this spreadsheet that you get back here. Now, the main goal with this is to help you make money, make your first sales, start to make, so if you're making, let's say you're making $10 a month, the goal is to help you make $20 or 30 or 40, double it up. And now obviously if you can make 40 or 50, the goal is to make 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. That is the main goal with this, just to help you, give you an insight, make money, understand the research process, and just provide a lot of value over here and more. So sign up, $10 a month. You get access to over 100 niches, and this is going to keep on growing too, by the way. I'm trying to get up to over 1,000, 2,000. I'll update this back here for you. So when you sign up, you'll get access to, 5 different spreadsheets back there to give you an insight of what to work on and how to make money with these online print-on-demand platforms. All right, next idea is going to be Color Guard Mom. Now, you're going to see right here, so Color Guard marching band, you get the idea right there. So this is pretty cool because it's like certain things you would not understand. Well, obviously if you know what a marching band color guard mom is, but if you didn't know, like you doing research, it's going to help you understand, like, there people really buying t-shirts like this. So there's a t-shirt for everybody at the end of the day, right? And your goal is to create something pretty cool that makes someone want to buy a t-shirt, right? So now in order for you to do that, just because I'm sharing this with you, keep in mind that this is just inspiration. The goal is not to copy this. The goal is to understand what's selling and let it inspire you. And then you create something like basically around this and around this niche, right? Marching band, color guard mom. And you create something really cool by doing research, maybe even jumping into some Facebook groups to see like what people are talking about in the comments, what is something that someone's wearing, just doing research on the internet, searching on Instagram, searching on Pinterest, searching on Reddit, wherever it is that you're doing your research on. This is just a good idea to get an insight on. Now it's a heart, and I'm pretty sure it says some stuff inside of the actual design itself, which is pretty cool. So if you see that, just a shape of a heart, color guard mom, and then it says some like inspirational like quotes inside of here that relate to marching band, right? Or color guard mom. So 4.6 out of 5, 20 ratings. We come down, look at the all-time BSR, and yep, this is something that we want, right? So 2019, it's made its first sale. It's 2024 right now, right? And look at this. It's just consistently selling over the years. And as a print-on-demand seller that makes t-shirt designs myself, I look for stuff like this because it's very, very powerful. And it's very powerful for you to create one design that can possibly some months make you $100, right? And sometimes just $50, right? It all depends, right? There's certain designs. I had one t-shirt design that made me over $8,000 in 1 month, depending on the demand of the trend, right? Which is powerful, but this goes to show you, like, something like this, even if it's making you $25 or $30 a month, over the years and months, everything starts to add up. Because what happens when you have 5 or 10 or 20 shirts doing the same exact thing as this one right here? And then I am a color guard mom t-shirt. Now, we looked at this right here. So we have color guard mom, but for this saying I am a color guard mom t-shirt, just think of ideas around this right here, or even putting that phrase on a t-shirt. I am a color guard mom t-shirt, 314 results, which is pretty good because if you make sales, most likely you're going to rank on the front page pretty fast if you start to make 2 or 3 sales on that one t-shirt design. Next idea is Latina periodic table chemistry element. So this is pretty cool. This is funny right here. I like what they did here. They kind of just, if you research this, like, so for example, just search it real fast on Google, you're going to see this is the chart right here, right? So this is the chart, just to give you an idea. That's the chart right there. But what they did was put it together to spell out Latina, which is really funny. So this is a very Latina pride shirt and result of 4. So think of other, like, you can do, maybe there's just some other stuff that you can do within here, like using this table right here and thinking of different ideas. But I like the way they did this right here. 4.6 out of 5, 28 ratings. Now remember, to make it look good on a white color t-shirt, you just change everything into a black color design, right? So it looks good on a white color design, which will look good on a black t-shirt, right? And literally switching that, you can have 2 top selling designs in one niche. Come over here and look at the all-time sales. This thing's cranking too as well. It's consistency. That's what I'm looking for when I'm sharing these niches with you. I'm looking for consistency. And then obviously if there's a demand, if it's a newer idea, a newer trend, a new niche idea, kind of look at the demand and see if, like, you're taking a guess at the end of the day. If you don't have the data or the information in a certain niche, you're going to take a guess. But most of the time, if I find certain stuff that's starting to take off and starting to make consistent sales, I'll get ahead of it by understanding, like, there's a demand and this is going viral and it's going crazy right now. So consistent selling t-shirt right now. Like they shot up, went from 241 to over 2 million, but once it gets back on track, once the algorithm gets back on track, this design is a consistent seller in the niche. We come over here, we have a result of 134 Latina periodic table chemistry t-shirt. All right, next idea is pop definition. The term, so it's a definition t-shirt. The term of for a man with grandkids who is more handsome, intelligent, and fun than normal grandpas. See also legend hero. Pretty cool, right? Now, we've touched on these type of definition shirts probably about 30 or 40, 50 videos ago, right? This type of idea right here, anything with the definition that you can think of that can be really cool. So if you literally take about a few days to think of a definition t-shirt design that you think will be really good, and even just plugging this into ChatGPT to ask it, like, what else can you do here? What else can I come up with? And then creating something like this. Look at it. It's just a definition on a t-shirt, right? There's no design to it at all, right? It's very simple. There's nothing to it. Just text on a t-shirt, right? And at the end of the day, most people in Amazon choice, 4.6 out of 5, 65 ratings. Like, this is crushing it. We don't even have to look at the BSR. We know that it's a consistent seller, but just by looking at that. And it's obviously for grandpa. So same thing here, just changing that font, just the font color to all black, and it looks good on the lighter colored t-shirts, right? And if we come down, let's look at the all-time sales. Look at that. First sale in 2021. And you can see that there's little dips within here, but that BSR chart is cranking and the BS is making sales. This is a winner right here. Something like this is a winner. So obviously if you see something like this, like, what else can you do? What else can you do with this right here? What other ideas? Maybe there's some different grandma sayings, or maybe there's a different grandpa saying, or maybe there's a great grandpa saying that you can probably create or think of, right? You have a result of 147 pop funny grandpa definition t-shirt. All right, next niche idea, but did you take attendance? Attendance secretary. Now, we touched on a niche like this last week, right? And this niche right here is, so the attendance secretary, I think it's attendance matters. Now, just thinking about just different ideas around that, just even like when you go back to school, attendance lady, think of different things like this. You can even probably ask your kids when they go to school, like, what's the number one thing that your attendance lady does, or what is it? Can you think of something cool to say about your attendance lady? Something like that would be really good. So 4.5 out of 5, 13 ratings. And then it just has different colored hands here. And then, but did you take attendance, right? Pretty cool shirt. Simple, really cool. Let's go down, look at the all time, right? Remember, the market decides. It depends. Like, the market decides if there's a demand. 22.2, so about 2 years ago, this design started making sales, but it's consistently making sales over the years, right? Even look at in April, it dropped all the way down, and then it's going, right? And then it picks back up. It picks back up, and let's see, and it's like closer to when everyone goes back to school, it seems like. So this right here, this niche right here, something to design for. And because in August, you can see that it goes back, it drops down, and starts to make sales. So that's what you look for. And I'm looking at this BSR, just looking at a line. Look at a line. Look at a line right there. Move my cursor. If you look at a line, you're seeing that it's from right here. Look right here, right there. You're seeing that the line, it gets lower and lower and lower. Then it goes back up. Then it goes back up like in October. Then it goes again right here, like drops a little bit lower again. Then consistent sales right here towards like in Christmas time, right? And then again in April, it drops lower and lower and lower again. So just look at stuff like that, understanding that obviously there's a demand. People are buying in this niche, and that's what you want. You want to create something really cool around this. Coming over here, but did you take attendance t-shirt? We have a result of 845. All right, something I want to go over too is everything that I found in this video I was using Merchant Farmer, and let me show you what I like to use. So I come over here to product research on the left-hand side. It brings a little drop down. We're going to be using Merch Hunter and Movers and Shakers. So let me open a tab for Movers and Shakers and Merch Hunter. So for example, let's say we're coming in here into Movers and Shakers, and this is cool because there's a lot of good designs that are shared in here daily, and just new ideas that you come in here and you're going to see. And right below, you're going to see these are the BSRs. And if it goes up, makes a sell, it drops down. When it goes up and it drops down, it makes a sell. Same thing, drop down, make a sell. So the more of the up and down we see going on, the better. So let's come down. Let's see what we can find. There is nothing I can do except reach the top shelf. I can't do that. So for that one, short niche, like short people niche, I'm thinking that one. Let's go down to, let's say, for example, let's say funny alien Halloween costume. You can see what they did here. But let's take the, it's gonna pop up, open up here on Amazon. That's a cool thing too. So all these are clickable. Come over here. Let's take that and let's come over here into the keywords and Merch Hunter. So, and you can also exclude all these brands if you're, want to keep out Disney, Star Wars, which is really cool. But we're going to go ahead and just keep category shirts, marketplace US, top 100. And you can filter any of these by using this. And then we're going to hit search. This is all personal preference, but for this example, I'm going to show you. And it's going to basically take that keyword alien, and it's going to filter all this. And usually you would have to dig into Amazon.com and just take out all kinds of, different, how would you say that, different listings, go through the whole thing and making sure that the algorithm is giving you this and that. Now we're looking at BSRs. A lot of these BSRs, look at this. These BSRs are crushing. 19,000, 14,000, 23,000, 27,000. This is a cool one. 27,000, but it's just giving you anything with the keyword alien in the title. It's basically ripping it from Amazon.com but making it all organized for you. It's nice and clean right here. These are all Amazon merch products, right? We're down to the middle of the page and we're still 50K BSR. That's a good sign. That means that there's a demand inside of this niche, but there's a lot of inspiration that you can get from this. Just by looking at all this, there's a ton of good inspiration that can be done here. Look at this one. Get the alien hugging the cat, which is pretty cool. So, and yeah, it's cool. So this is how you can do research and come up with different inspiration, find the trending ideas in a niche, which is very, very big for you as if you're a designer or if you're trying to come up with new ideas. This is an awesome way to leverage movers and shakers and Merch Hunter inside of Merch Inform. And if you want more low competition niche research like this, watch this video right here. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.